guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is gonna be a full house overview on John Biebl perfumes, and he's the owner and the perfumer of January Scent Project and also writer and editor on Fragrantica. And I had a pleasure to meet him and interview him, so I highly recommend you to check out that video because you can learn about perfumes from the creator, which is kind of a rare occasion, and that is just a cool interview overall. So I will leave it on the screen and also put a link to it underneath this one in the description box, and I will also leave a link to the official website of January Scent Project, and I highly recommend to check that one out as well because you can read the blog in which John describes all his perfumes, and it's so easy to read. It is very informative and just makes you super intrigued. And before I actually met him, I was super excited about his line because of very special ingredients that he uses for his perfumes. So to meet him was a real dream, and he has 5 fragrances in his collection, and I will review them all in this video, and in the end I will announce a giveaway. Oh my god, you can win all 5 perfumes from his line, which is super cool. Everything is packed so nicely, so stay tuned till the end. And I don't think I have anything else to mention, so without further ado, let's jump into this review. And I want to start with the newest release from John. This fragrance is called Borovo, and oh my goodness, look at the juice of this scent. It is gorgeous, just like dark red, burgundy, absolutely stunning. This is a 30 ml bottle, by the way. I absolutely enjoy this design. It is so sleek and modern, unique. The cap is really interesting, and this is the inspiration for this perfume, which will kind of give you an idea of how it smells. So this perfume, Borovo, is about cedar, and to be honest with you, I've never been that a fan of cedar, but after this one I truly am. So John used a lot of different cedar types, for example Canadian white cedar, red cedar, Texas cedar, so it is quite complex, and oh my god, it is so fresh and definitely gives you a feeling of being in a forest. It has the note of amber for that warming sensation, and then the note of basil, which is herbaceous, leafy, quite aromatic. It also has the note of henna and mushrooms for that forest intensity, and then something that I particularly enjoy, the note of patchouli, honey and castoreum. I love honey, I love patchouli, I love castoreum. I'm gone. This perfume was created specially for me. That is kind of like a feeling that I have when I smell it, and it almost has like a medicinal touch, which normally I don't like, but in here it is so gorgeous. And this perfume is fresh, it is atmospheric, it is perfect for moody autumn weather. It is so good, so real, so unisex, doesn't lean masculine side, even though it is quite woodsy. It is not dry, it is more like wet. And to be honest with you, this is probably my #1 from John's line, and that is crazy to say because I have 2 other favorites, which I will tell you about in a second. But Borovo is a fantastic perfume that I highly recommend to experience because this is so high quality, this is so good, this is the perfume that everyone goes crazy about when I wear it. So it is fantastic, I love it very much, and oh my god, it just makes me go crazy. And we are moving on to Rantler, which looks super cool as well. The color of this juice is like so vibrant and green, and probably, as you guessed, this is a green fragrance. And you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of green perfumes just because I find them boring, but this baby is not. So when you spray it, you'll get this green piney scent, heavy on lavender, which is kind of cool, just calming and green and fresh and not boring whatsoever. It also has a note of pink peppercorn, which I don't get, but you know, it's there. And then it really changes, and there is the note of chocolate. Yeah, check out our interview, John will tell you about that, but there is the note of chocolate, which is so amazing. So what I feel when I smell it, it's like I'm entering the forest. I really enjoy bird singing and just me on my own with nature, and then I realize that I'm lost, middle in the forest. But I don't care because I have this chocolate bar that is super delicious, and I start eating it and just drinking some milkshake, and I'm just like enjoying having time of my life in the nature. Yes, guys, it is so damn cool. It is very interesting. There is a note of champaca, which kind of makes me feel of something milky. I don't know why, but yeah, there is a note of moss, elemi, ivy, pine needles, and then in the base cashmere, vetiver, musk, hay, and some woods. So this perfume is definitely super cool. It is perfect for the beginning of the year, like for late winter, beginning of spring, hot summer, and even muddy and I don't know, like rainy autumn. It is super universal, it is super unisex. It is just not this old-fashioned fougere, even though lavender is super prominent in here. I love how gourmand it turns, but not too sweet. I just love this contrast of greenness and chocolatey. Yeah. It is fantastic. It is mouth-watering. It is super cool green fragrance. So now let's move on to Self-Parody Cool, which is another favorite of mine. This is, by the way, a 100 ml bottle, and I absolutely love the bottle, the box that it comes in. Everything is well thought through, which I really enjoy. John is like an artist for me. But oh my god, guys, wait a second. This is the most sexiest salty perfume I know, and it is quite strange and cool. So the opening has a note of petitgrain, citrus, and lemon, and it's quite fresh, almost piney, green and crisp. But then, guys, are you ready? It has a note of apricot, butter, salt, cardamom, chamomile, and juniper berries. And I'm not kidding. To me, it smells like I'm by the sea and I'm eating very salty crackers with a lot of butter on top and apricots. Yes, chunks of apricot. It is delicious. It is mouth-watering. It is like sunshine. It is super sexy. It makes me wanna undress myself. It is so damn good. And in the base, we have the note of salt, milk, sandalwood, and tobacco. Oh my god, it is so damn sexy, you guys. If you hate salt and butter, don't try it. But if you crave those notes, guys, you cannot even imagine what is waiting for you in Self-Parody Cool. It is so good. It is like super salty. I cannot even talk. It makes me wanna put on my bikini and go to swim in the ocean. I don't know why I get that feeling. Maybe because of cypress and juniper berries, because where I grew up, we had a lot of those trees by the sea. So this is fantastic. Very unisex, smells super sexy on my boyfriend and on me as well. This is a summertime perfume for me, but it is like the most avant-garde gourmand fragrance, and I love it so much. I highly recommend to check this one out because it is truly particular. There is nothing like it out there, and it lasts so long. And John has a rosy perfume in his collection that is called Smolder Rose. This is the box, and this is a very unusual rose, you guys. If you're waiting for some typical fresh rose, you won't get it. This is balsamic, deep, rich rose. It has a note of bergamot and olibanum in the opening, so imagine olibanum. Normally it is like a base note. In here it is the start. So it is super smoky. There is a note of saffron, rose, and elderflowers in the heart, and then in the base we have oud. We have grilled seashells. Can you imagine that? Smoked grilled seashells. It's fantastic. Patchouli, smoke, and labdanum. And this perfume is just so mysterious. It is quite cool, it is quite fresh, and it also has some gourmand touch without being sweet or something. I think that is probably my interpretation of it, but I smell those seashells. I swear, I smell them. And John also tells you about that in the interview, so check that one out. This is a particular rose. It is not your normal, typical rose whatsoever. It is so like, whoa, I just don't know. I'm speechless. I don't know how to describe it. It is very complex. It is very interesting. It is the rose that is super outstanding, like nothing else out there. And it is definitely a winter rose for me because it's just too much in the summer. And it is unisex. I think on men it will be especially gorgeous because it's just super powerful and quite intense and smoky and dark. Finally, we are moving on to the last but not least fragrance that is called Ova Porto Syndrome. I'm very sorry, John, you have amazing names, but sometimes I cannot pronounce them. This is the strangest and coolest perfume from his collection. Even Self-Parody Cool is not strange compared to this one. So John wanted to create a spicy lilac perfume, and lilac is the note that is hard to recreate, and I don't smell lilac in here, but my stepfather gets it when my mom's wear it, which is kind of strange. Anyway, in the opening we have the note of lilac, green notes and apple, and the opening is quite fresh, but then on me it turns super spicy because of turmeric, which is very exotic. We have the note of black pepper, which I don't smell that much, which is good for me, I don't like that. And we have the note of narcissus. In the base we have a lot of notes as ambergris, sandalwood, cumin, we have coffee, oud, black currant and some wood. So this perfume is quite intense, and on me it is super spicy. I'm not the biggest fan of spices, but this is my most used one from January Scent Project, and I used it in the summer. How crazy am I? It's like this rooty, spicy perfume with some green, fresh notes, even in the dry down. It is quite a chameleon. This perfume changes, it goes from the opening to dry down and then back to the opening, and then it has this amazing middle stage. It's just a very, very interesting perfume that I find you need to take your time with, as well as all the other fragrances from that line, because they are super complex, ingredients are so unusual, we are not used to them. So that's why I love John's line. It is avant-garde, it is out of this world. This perfume is like my summer scent, but I think it is actually an autumn and winter perfume because of spices, and I don't know how to describe it. It's just amazing. It's interesting. I told you what I think about it. It is very long lasting, it is a beast. Don't overspray it, because when I over apply it, it's too much. And yeah, it is just like, it is spring-like, but at the same time just autumn-like. It is perfect for in between the season weather. And that's been mentioned. That is all for the overview. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and now let's talk about the giveaway. All I have to do is just to be subscribed to my channel. I will check that. Please like this video, follow me on Instagram, you will find the link in my description box, and leave me a comment down below if you're familiar with January Scent Project. If not, what made you excited about it based on my review, and then you enter the giveaway. And good luck, because this is something that is absolutely particular. And 3 perfumes that I recommend to check out are Self-Parody Cool, Borovo and Tarantler. My god, guys, that is the whole other world of olfactory emotion and feeling. John's perfumes are absolutely fantastic. Oh my god, I want him to collaborate with Victor Wong, because both guys are crazy, and I think they will come up with the most amazing, strange and beautiful, mind-blowing animal scent out there. So that's been said, I hope that you enjoyed watching this video and I made you inspired to check out this line, because all his perfumes are so long-lasting, amazing quality, beautiful artistry, contribution to this artisan movement, and they're quite affordable. So this is a real deal with John's perfumes. The link to the official website is in my description box, and that's been mentioned. That is all. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe, leave me a comment, and stay tuned, smell good, and we'll see each other next time really soon. Bye!